Are you ready to join me today in my journey of wellness? In a seated position with our legs crossed, we will take a deep breath in and breathe out, and then we will transition to all fours and get ready for our child's pose. From all fours, separate your hips a little wider than hip distance apart and touch your big toes together. And now exhale and move your hips back towards your heels. Lengthen your spine and round your shoulders and stretching your arms forward. And rest your forehead on the mat, taking a deep breath in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch. And now we will slowly come up out of that stretch into our melting heart pose. From all fours, keep your hips stacked over knees and slowly walk hands forward, melting chest towards the floor. Keep your core engaged to protect your back. Release down as far as is comfortable. And now we will slowly come up on out of that pose and get ready from all fours for our upward facing dog. Lying on your stomach with your hands placed by your ribs, we're going to lift up and arch and draw your navel towards your spine to support your lower back. We'll come back down again, and then we're going to lift back up, arching your back, drawing your navel into your spine, supporting your lower back. Breathe in, breathe out. We'll come back down again, and then we will rise back up, arching our back, looking up towards the ceiling, protecting our lower back. Breathe in, breathe out, and come down. And really feel that in your lower back and all up your spine. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and come back down again and relax. And then we will rise back up and get on all fours and get ready for our T-spine opener. We are going to put our hand behind our head and rise our elbow up to the ceiling. And then we will release back down to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, and rise back up to the ceiling with your elbow. Breathe in, breathe out, and really feel that in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out, and rise your elbow up towards the ceiling. And lower and release, and breathe in and breathe out. And rise back up to the ceiling, really feeling the strength in your shoulders. And now we will come to the other side. We're going to lower down towards the mat and rise our right elbow up to the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out, and lower towards the mat and rise up to the ceiling and lower towards the mat. Breathe in, breathe out, and rise your elbow up, really feeling that between your shoulder blades, and release. And come back up again. Breathe in, breathe out. And now lying on our back on the mat, we're going to go into our supine pigeon with your right ankle over your left knee. We will pull your knee up towards your chest, really feeling that release in your glutes and in your hips. Breathe in and breathe out and hold that pose, and then we'll release. And take a deep breath in and relax on the mat. And then we will put our right ankle over our left knee again and pull it in towards your chest. You can push your right knee out farther if you need more of a stretch. Breathe in and breathe out, and we will release out of that and take a little breather. And then we will put our right ankle over our left knee, pull in towards your chest, really feeling that stretch all in your glute and in your hips, and you're breathing in and breathing out and holding the pose. And then we will slowly release out of that pose. And now we will transition over to our other side. And we will work on our left side. We're going to put our left ankle over our right knee and pull our right knee into our chest, really feeling that in your glutes. Breathe in, breathe out, enjoy the stretch and hold the stretch. And then we will release out of that stretch. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then we will put our left ankle over our right knee and pull our right knee into our chest, and only pulling as far as what is comfortable for you, and really enjoy that stretch. And you can push your left knee back farther for an even better stretch. And then we'll release back down to the mat. And we'll breathe in and breathe out, and breathing from your diaphragm. And we will put our left ankle over our right knee again and pull in towards your chest. Really feeling that release in the hips and in the glutes. And then we will come back down out of that stretch and relax on the mat. And now we will sit straight with our spine elongated for a hamstring stretch. We're going to stretch our right leg, pulling up towards our chest, taking a deep breath in, really feeling that in your hamstring. And then we will release back down to the mat. We will elongate our spine, and we will grab our left leg by the ankle or the shin, and we will feel that in our hamstring. We will pull up towards our chest, and then we will release that leg, and we will elongate our spine and grab our right ankle or shin and pull up towards your chest, keeping your spine long. And we will release that, and we will elongate our spine, and we will grab our left ankle or shin and pull up towards your chest, really feeling that in your hamstrings. We will elongate our spine, and we will grab our right ankle or shin and pull up towards your chest. Breathe in, breathe out, and really enjoy that stretch in your hamstrings. We will elongate our spine, and we will grab our left ankle or shin, pulling towards our chest, really feeling the stretch in your hamstring. Breathe in and breathe out and release. And now lying on the mat, we are going to go into a spinal twist. We're going to grab our right knee, and then we will twist over to our left side with our arms spread apart, and we will turn and look to the right, really enjoying that twist in your spine. Breathe in and breathe out, and come on out of that stretch and relax onto the mat and get positioned on the mat for your other side. You will grab your left knee and you will twist over to the right and look towards your left with your arm spread out, really feeling that twist in your spine. Breathe in and breathe out, and only twist as far as what is comfortable for you. And then we will get positioned back on the mat and ready for the other side. We're going to grab our right knee and twist on over to our left side with our arm stretched out and looking to the right, and really enjoying that stretch in your spine. Breathe in and breathe out, and enjoy the release, and get positioned on the mat and grab your left knee and twist on over to your right side and looking to the left with your arm spread out. Breathe in and breathe out and really hold that stretch in your spine. And then we will come up in a seated position and get ready for our next pose, which is downward facing dog. From all fours, place your hands shoulder width apart and your feet hip width apart. Root your palms into the mat, spreading your fingers wide, and press your heels towards the floor. And then we'll slowly come out of that pose. Rise back up into your downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. And we'll come back down again, and we will do it one more time. We're going to rise up with our feet shoulder width apart. Elongate your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Really feel that stretch all throughout your spine and in your legs. And then we will release out of that, and we will come on over to our other side. For our pigeon pose, we're going to take our left leg under our right hip, and you can come back down onto the mat and breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch in your hips and in your glutes. And just hold the pose, and then we will rise up on out of that and take a moment, and then we will put our left knee under our right hip and come down to the mat. Breathe in, breathe out. Enjoy that stretch. You can either keep your arms extended, or you can come down to the mat if you want an even better stretch and really enjoy that stretch, and come up and release out of it. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. And then we will slide our left leg under our right hip and come back down to the mat if you want an even better stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy the pose, and just hold that pose. And then we will come back up out of that pose, and we will transition over to our right side, and we're going to take our right leg under our left hip, and then we will come down to the mat and really feel that in your hips and in your glutes, and hold the pose. And then we will come back up again, and we will get positioned on the mat, and we will slide our right leg under our left hip. And you can either keep your arms extended, or you can come down for an even better stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and come back up again. And then we will come up out of that pose and slide our right leg under our left hip again. Come back down to the mat. Really feel that stretch all in your hips and in your glutes, and breathe in and breathe out and enjoy the stretch. And then we will get transitioned back down on the mat on our back, and we will take a little break, breathing in and breathing out, and breathing from your diaphragm. Breathe in and breathe out, and just relax every muscle in your body that you just worked so hard, and enjoy the relaxation. And now we will transition into our bridge. We will lift up, rising our hips up towards the top ceiling and feeling the weight in between our shoulder blades. And then we will come back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. And then we will rise back up, lifting our glutes and our hips up to the ceiling, keeping a straight spine, feeling the weight in your shoulders, and we will slowly release one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in and breathe out, and enjoy the release. And then we will rise back up again, pushing with our heels to the mat and rising our hips up to the ceiling, and then we'll release one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, breathe out. And now we will transition over to our other side with our heels grounded into the mat. We're going to lift our hips up to the ceiling with the weight between our shoulder blades and a straight spine, and we will release back to the mat, one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, breathe out, and then we will push our heels into the mat, lifting our hips up to the ceiling, keeping a straight spine, feeling that weight in between your shoulder blades. Breathe in, breathe out, and slowly release back down to the mat. Take a deep breath in and breathe out and enjoy the release. And then we will rise back up again with our hips up to the ceiling and the weight between our shoulder blades, and keeping our spine straight. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back down one vertebrae at a time. And release into the mat. And we will now get in position for our figure seated 4 pose. We'll get seated with our spine elongated and our left ankle over our right knee. We will round over, enjoying that stretch and feeling it in your hamstrings and in your glutes. And we will come back up again, and with a straight spine, breathe in and breathe out. And then we will hinge forward and round back over your ankle and over your knee. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch. And we will come back up again. Elongate your spine. Breathe in, breathe out, and then move forward and hinge back over the ankle and the knee with a straight leg. Breathe in, breathe out. Really enjoy that stretch, and then we will release out of that. And with a straight spine, we will breathe in and breathe out, and we will put our right knee over our left leg and hinge forward over, grabbing your ankle or your shin. Breathe in and breathe out, and really feel that stretch in your hamstring and in your hips. And we will come up out of it, and with a straight spine, we will hinge back over our ankle with our legs straight and our toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch in your left leg. And breathe in and breathe out and come back up, and with a straight spine, we will hinge back over our left leg, grabbing our ankle or our shin and rounding over and really feeling that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and come up out of that stretch. And with a straight spine, we will slowly move on out of that pose and into our next pose. From a seated position, we will take our left hand and place it on our right ear and tilt our head over to our left side, really feeling that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out, and now we will take our right arm over our left ear and pull our head down to our right side. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch. And come up slowly out of that into our levator stretch, in which we will take our left arm over to our right side and pull our head down diagonally, looking under our left armpit, and hold that stretch and breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch. And then we will come up on out of that, and we will take our right arm and we will place it on our left ear and pull our head down, looking under our right armpit diagonally. Breathe in and breathe out and really feel that stretch up along the left side of your neck. And hold that. Breathe in and breathe out. And we will slowly come up on out of that stretch, and from a seated position, we're going to cross our arms for our eagle pose with our left arm under our right, and we will sit with a straight spine, and then we will hinge over our knees and really feeling that stretch between your shoulder blades, and hold that pose. Breathe in and breathe out and enjoy the stretch. And then we will slowly come up on out of that pose and get ready for the other side. We will put our right arm under our left and lift our arms and really feel that stretch in between the shoulder blades. And from a seated position, we will hinge forward over our knees and hold that stretch. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy that stretch and feel that between your shoulder blades. And you can hold that stretch for as long as it feels good for you, and just enjoy the release all up your spine and in your neck and between your shoulder blades. Breathe in and breathe out, and we'll slowly rise up out of that stretch and get positioned for our chest expansions, which are wonderful and feel so good in releasing between your shoulder blades. You're going to interlace your hands together behind you and pull your arms up back and stretch and release, and then we will stretch again, pulling your arms behind you and really feeling that between your shoulder blades, and release, and then we'll do it again. You will elongate your spine and stretch your arms out behind you, interlacing your palms, and release. Now we will do it again. You're going to interlace your palms, stretch your arms far behind you, and arch your back up to the ceiling, and release, and elongate your spine and stretch your arms behind you, arching your back up to the ceiling. Breathe in and breathe out, and then we will do it again. You're going to stretch and really feel that between your shoulder blades and look up towards the ceiling. Breathe in, breathe out. One more time, really enjoying the release between your shoulder blades, and then we'll slowly come out of that and we'll do our seated cat and cow. We're going to round our spine and arch, and then we'll round, and then we'll arch and look up at the ceiling, and then we'll round and really feel that between your shoulder blades and look up at the ceiling and round and pull your shoulders back towards the back wall and arch. Breathe in, breathe out. And then we'll transition over to our other side. We're going to round our back and arch up to the ceiling and really round, pulling those shoulders back to the back wall, and then arching and looking up at the ceiling and really rounding and arching and round for cow and release and arch for cat. And we'll continue to round our back our shoulders to the back wall. Really pulling your shoulders back and then really arching and looking up, and really pulling your shoulders back and rounding and arching and rounding. Breathe in, breathe out. Really enjoy the release. This is so wonderful in releasing the pain and between the shoulder blades and the tension. And just hold that pose. Breathe in, breathe out, and come back up and really arch up to the ceiling. And now we'll get ready for our final resting pose, Shavasana. We will lie back on the mat with our feet hip width apart and our arms and our palms facing the ceiling. And we will breathe in and breathe out and think about all the wonderful things that you have to be grateful for in your life. And take a moment of silence to quiet your mind. Breathing from your diaphragm. Breathe in and breathe out and really enjoy the relaxation. And you can stay in this pose for as long as you need to. And I want to thank you for showing up today and joining me in my workout. And I really, really hope that this workout has helped you. And you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. If you enjoyed my content and you want to be notified for more, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. And so goodbye, friends.